Here's the much awaited video. Technical analysis. Okay, when do I know when to buy and when to sell so I don't lose money? Okay, first thing I'm going to tell you about technical analysis is this. Okay, in cryptocurrency, your money, your coins cannot disappear. It's like real life. Your 500 naira cannot disappear. Okay, just have this kind of mindset. First of all, your 500 naira cannot disappear. But despite the fact that your 500 naira cannot disappear, what your 500 naira can buy today, it might not be able to buy it tomorrow. You see, though you still have 500 naira, but in value, it's no longer as valuable as yesterday's 500 naira. So that is how it is in cryptocurrency. Okay, so you have to have that kind of mindset. You have 5 Ethereum, it's going to remain 5 Ethereum. It's not going to disappear, but it can lose value, it can add value. So I'm going to show you something about technical analysis. Okay, so now let's use Ethereum for this our example today. Okay, let's use Ethereum to do technical analysis. Okay, so if you come here, you look for ETH. Okay, here you see different trading pairs that Ethereum has. Okay, Ethereum against the true USD, whatever. Okay, let's use Ethereum against the USDT to do the example. Okay, so now you click, this is going to come up in your page. I'm going to explain what every single thing in this page is. Okay, let me remove this. Okay, so this is going to come up. Now when this comes up, a lot of data is on this page you are seeing right now. Here you have the trading pair. Here you have the price. This is the present price, 403 naira 44 kobo. I explained earlier, some people think when they say, oh, the dollar is 450 naira, it stays 450 naira throughout the whole day. No, it doesn't happen like that. It goes up and down throughout the whole day, but you might not know it. Okay, so my screen is a bit dark. I hope you guys can see it. Okay, so anyway, now if you come down here you have your favorite. If you want to add this trading pair to your favorite, you touch on this star. Now it's already on my favorite. Let's say it's not on the favorite. It's going to appear like this. Okay, so now you add it to favorite. They'll tell you add sources. Okay, so now it's in my favorite. Now let's say I want to set alert. I want to know when Ethereum goes up to 420. You come here, you click alert. You come here, you touch here, say 420. You create alert, and then it tells you alert successfully created. So you can create alert. You can create as much alert. But what I'll tell you about Binance, when you create alert on Binance, as soon as that alert sounds, that alert clears. So if I've created alert for 420, if it gets to 420, it's going to clear. It will give me an alert like a text message. And if it comes down back to, let's say, 418, then it goes back to 420, it's not going to tell me again. But I'll show you their apps that will keep telling you. You can put it on repetition, so every single time it gets there, you're going to know. Okay, so now back to this page. Here is telling you the high. This high is telling you the highest price Ethereum has sold today, $411.11. Here is telling you the low. The lowest price it has sold is $400. So assuming somebody have used $400 to buy one Ethereum when it was at its lowest, and the person has sold at this point, the person would have made $11. That is how it works. Okay, so now this is volume. Volume is telling you how much in dollars. Okay, how much Ethereum has been traded. Okay, this might not appear like this for your own because they've just updated the app. So I just updated. I update all my apps regularly, so I'm already observing that there are some changes. Okay, so this is now you can see how much Ethereum has been sold today, 503,780. Okay, this will keep increasing all through the day because people are trading. Okay, this is how much Ethereum has been traded today. Here you are going to see it in USDT. How much synthetic dollar has been used to buy Ethereum today? 204,749.59 is increasing thousands. $433. So 200, let's use the main value, $204.7 million worth of Ethereum has been traded today. Okay, now this is telling you the percentage rise for today. Today it has dropped by minus 1.3%. So this percentage you'll be seeing, this is the equivalent in naira right now, 106,358 naira. Okay, so now when you come here, yours might open like this. It might open in the line form. When you come to this page, it might open in the line form. Okay, but for technical analysis, you prefer it to be in time frame. Okay, this, when you click on this, it's going to bring it in candle forms. Okay, I'll show you another way to come back to candle form directly. Okay, so now you see it in candle forms. So okay, let me just show you. So let's say, assume you want to buy, for example. Okay, let's say you want to buy. No, let me not use buy. Okay, but anyway, okay, let me say buy. You want to buy, you click on buy. This page is going to come up like this. Okay, now they are telling you in this place you have limit. In this limit, you can decide to click and change it to stop limit, market, OCO. I will explain what that means. Okay, but it's the default is limit. In this limit, you put the price you are ready to pay for the Ethereum. Yeah, let's say I'm ready to pay only 400. I've seen that it sold sometime today 400. I want to take chance and see and buy back in that 400 and maybe sell in 411. Okay, so I'll click 400. Yeah, amount of Ethereum you want to buy. Okay, I just have money for 2. I'll put 2. They are going to bring you the price. It's going to cost you to buy 2 in USD dollars here. So this is going to cost you 800 USD if you are buying at 400. You can see it 2 times 400 will bring you down here. So here it's showing you how much USDT you have to do this transaction. So now I don't have any USDT in my account. Okay, my money is in other cryptocurrency. Okay, but assuming you don't want to type, okay, you don't want to type. Let's say I have money in USDT. I have maybe 755 and I want to use all of them. I'll just click 100% here. It will bring the total value here and fill up this thing by itself and fill up how much is going to come to at this price. Then I'll click on buy. On this page, okay, I'll go back to technical analysis. Okay, on this page, all this red are people trying to sell Ethereum. This is the price this person wants to sell, $402.77, and the quantity. Okay, the thing is moving really fast. Okay, so 402.83. This person has 141.69 to sell. So these are people trying to buy as well. So let's say I want to buy at this guy's price. I'll just touch here. The price will come up here. You can see automatically. They come up here. I'll put the quantity and I'll put buy Ethereum. Okay. So if I'm trying to sell Ethereum to get USDT, this is where you go to. You touch sell, and here in sell, you put the price. Let's say, okay, I've already bought it 400. I choose to sell it for $111, or I believe it even go up to $450. Whatever is your choice. You put it here. It will quote it in naira, so you can see it's quoting it 208,000 naira. Okay, 208,000 naira. Okay, now you come here, you put the amount of Ethereum you choose to sell. You can say you want to sell all your Ethereum, you click 100%. But let's say you just want to sell, you bought 4, you just want to sell only 1, you put the 1 here. So they'll tell you how much dollars you are going to get when this transaction is completed. $450. Okay. Now, if you come down here, you have what they call open orders. Okay, all these are orders you've made. If I put 450, since the price is not 450 at the moment, once I put sell, it's going to come here and appear in open order. Okay, now if you scroll, you can see all your open orders, things that you are trying to sell or things you are trying to buy that the transaction has not yet been successful because of price. Somebody has not offered that price. Okay, so if you come here, here you have open orders. So in your open orders, you see all your open orders here. Then here, just up here, you have what they call order history. Okay, in order history, you can set the start date and the end date. This is like it's like seeing your bank statement. Basically, you see all the transaction has been done. You can't delete this. So for example, somebody is trading for you, you have the right to, okay, let me see the order history. Somebody can trade you into a loss, for example. Okay, you want to see how it happened. So in order history, the person can prove to you what they bought, what they sold, everything, the time and everything. Okay, I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to scroll down to one small sum to do this example. Okay, it's taking a while. Anyways, so yeah, you have filter, you can filter it and all that. You can do a whole lot of things here in your order history. Okay, I'm going to show you something. Okay, in order history. Okay, so let me use this one for example. No. Okay, I'm looking for a very good example to use. Okay. One that you can easily just relate to. Okay, it's taking a while. Okay, I'm going to use this example. When you touch on this, it's going to come up like this. Okay, now the information gathered, the information you can see in this page is all the trades, how they bought with your money. So these are like different people that feel they want to sell. So you bought from almost 10 people. In this case, I bought from almost 10 people. Okay, so here it's going to tell you how much you bought. Okay, you bought this amount. Here it's going to tell you the value. Okay, you bought dollars of this what of SVS. Okay, so these are the informations in this page. Okay, so if we come back to this page, you can choose now to come, let's say I want to go back to the graph. So to go back to the candle page, this is where you come and click this thing that looks like candle. So you click it, it's going to bring you back here. Okay, so I want to talk about technical analysis now. When to buy, when to sell, how to go about knowing when to buy and when to sell. Okay, so this is volume. Okay, this is VOL. Okay, not volume, but this VOL rather is telling you price movement. Okay, this long red means there was a serious drop in price. Long blue means serious rise in price. Okay, so this is it. Then if you come here, you have the MA. This is one of the ways you analyze. You have the Bollinger Band. Okay, I'm going to talk about the Bollinger Band first of all, and I'll show you how to set your own Bollinger Band so that you can relate to this video. Okay, so let me come here. If you come here, if you touch on this is going to come up. Chart height. Okay, you can increase the height, you can reduce it, your choice. Okay, so here you have settings. When you come to settings, just try to set your own like mine to on this so that you can be able to relate with the teaching over and over. You can set it back to your choice. Here you have interval, here you have index 7. If you come to interval, these are like shortcuts. Okay, maybe you can see it, they are yellow. Okay, line, I choose for line to be among the options out there. 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. I prefer using 15 minutes and 30 minutes to do my technical analysis because I prefer short-term trades. So some people might prefer long-term trade. So for example, you want to trade for 1 month, you come here and click 1 month and you see 1 month graph. Okay, so you can select only 4 at a time. These are the currently displayed ones: line, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. Those are my own shortcuts. Okay, and when you finish, you click on save. Here you have save, you click on save. Okay, so now if you come here, you have index settings. So this is where I want you to come to. In your index settings, you can come to Bollinger. This, they call it Bollinger Band, BOLL. People that do forex, they will also know Bollinger Bands. Okay, so now these are the color settings for my Bollinger Band. You want it bold or you want it thin. Okay, so color, you come to color, select this first color. Assuming this color is already taken, go and change it in, let's say I want to change this to this yellow or this green now, and green is already taken. So what I'll do, I'll come here and change the green first to something else, and then I'll come here and put and select green. Because now you can't select green because it's taken by somebody else. So you can set yours like this, this pink or maroon color, then you have the yellow or orange color and the green. Okay, this is for your Bollinger Band. When you finish, you click here to confirm. So after your Bollinger, come to your MACD. These are the ones I really want you to change. Okay, you select the colors as well, then you click on confirm. Then you come to your RSI is just okay, well now I'm using just one RSI, but you can have up to 3 RSI. but let's just leave it on 1 for the purpose of this training. Okay, then you have your KDJ. Your KDJ, you can put the color as you want as well. Okay, so let's go back to the graph. So assuming you're finished setting up your colors, you're back to the graph. Okay, now in this graph, let me show you something in the graph. If you scroll up like this, okay, you see people that are trying to buy, their prices, the quantity. So they call them bid. They are bidding. Okay, I want to buy, like bidding for something like auction. Okay, now this is asking price. This is what I'm asking to sell my thing, you know. So here you have market trades, you have margin data, you have info, you know, tell you about Ethereum. When you click on info now, they're telling you Ethereum is number 2 ranked in the world in terms of market capitalization. This is market cap. This is the circulation supply of Ethereum. This is the maximum supply. This is total supply. These are just bits and bits of information. Anyway, I'll show you an app where you can get more detailed information about any coin that you want to do. So this is the issue date. It was issued in 2014. So general data and information, yada yada yada, the milestones Ethereum has achieved, its utility, significant features about the Ethereum, references. Anyway, that's for scholars that want to read. Okay, so now we are coming back to technical analysis. This video is taking so long. Okay, anyway, so technical analysis. Now, for technical analysis, you've put the Bollinger Band. Let me explain something to you about the Bollinger Band. Okay, so now you can drag your graph back. You can start seeing backwards when you select a time frame like this. Okay, I don't want to use this. It always seizes up. Okay, let me say I select. If you put your hands on the screen, a line will come out. You see this line? Now this line is telling you the price, it's telling you the time of the day. On the 24th of October, 3 o'clock, this was the price, this was the highest price, this was the lowest price. Okay, let me do another one. I couldn't finish explaining. Okay, so it tells you the opening, the high at that 15 minutes period, and the low, the close, how did it close, the change, how much change. A lot of information here. The change in percentage, the volume, whatever, transaction, numbers of transactions and all that is there. Okay, so now for the Bollinger Band, let me just explain how it works. For Bollinger Band, you see, when a currency crosses the Bollinger Band, it has a tendency to go back into the Bollinger Band. If you watch here, the Ethereum rose suddenly, it crossed out of the Bollinger Band, the green. Okay, here you can see the red, dragging it back into the Bollinger Band. So for a trader, when it is crossed up here, you can decide to sell. When it comes back down, you can decide to rebuy. Okay, so sometimes it will cross, you see it will come back, it cross, it will come back. Sometimes it will cross and the Bollinger Band can bend. Okay, that's when you see at this part of the market, from year to year, the market is just ranging. It goes up, it comes down, goes up, it comes down, goes up, it comes down, goes up, it comes down. But from here, you can see the market went into a kind of bearish. That's why the Bollinger is pointing downwards. So the price went crossed out of the Bollinger Band. Okay, now you see, when it keeps crossing out, it has no choice now but to start going back into the Bollinger Band again. Now sometimes the Bollinger Band will move between this red and this yellow, sometimes between this yellow and this. Okay, let me explain something about these lines. The top of this line is called the resistance, while the green is called the support. Okay, this support line is like the base price. Okay, now the resistance, what else the resistance does is this. Okay, when there's a price rise, there are people they call bullish people and there are people they call bearish people. The bullish people are those that are trying to push the price upwards, while the bearish are those that are trying to bring the price downwards. They are always putting, okay, maybe this is $401, they are putting is only $350 they can buy. So the price, market is about demand and supply. So when the bullish people are more. People that are ready to pay above this or somewhere around this, when they are more than those trying to pay below, the market goes into a bullish. Okay, this December they are saying that there's going to be a major bullish in the market price of Bitcoin and other coins, because a lot of people are trying to buy coins. Okay, so now when the demand is so high and supply is not meeting up, the price will go up. That's normal economics. Okay, it's just like when there's fuel scarcity, when there's fuel scarcity, you see a situation where people are in the filling station all day, people are ready to pay 1,000 naira per liter. Okay, that's fuel scarcity. So similar thing here, when there's not enough coins to meet people trying to buy, you have a rise in price. Okay, so now you see it, the Bollinger Band, it went up above it, it came back down. So it crossed down, it comes back up. Okay, for somebody that is trading, you are looking for ways to always buy below the Bollinger Band. For a beginner, I would advise you always try to buy below the Bollinger Band as low as possible. Then you try to sell above the Bollinger Band as high as possible. So you can see at this point it was $407 for the Ethereum. Here it was 417. So if this person has bought one, 16 minus 7 is going to come up to 9. The person must have earned $9 within the time frame. Each of these candles is representing a 15 minutes period, because we are using a 15 minutes graph. If you are using a 30 minutes graph, a different graph comes up. So each of these candles is telling you a 30 minutes information. So when you want to get information on how this coin is going to move, this is what you look at. So if you're a long-term buyer, you can come to more and you can check 3 days. How has it been doing the past 3 days? Okay, if you watch in the past 3 days, the Ethereum is actually rising. Okay, it started at wow. Okay, this like each of these candles is 3 days. Okay, so now you can see it's been rising all this while. It's gradually rising, though every day you are seeing up and down, but you see the general picture in 3 days is rising. Okay, you can come here and put 1 day. Okay, look, let's use a day graph. Okay, when you open a day graph, you see it. Okay, this is how it's look like so far. So if you come here, you can choose 1 month. Say you're a long-term buyer, you're trying to see against December. You see at some point in time the Ethereum sold for 1,400. Okay, let's see when was this. Okay, this happened in 2018. January 2018, Ethereum sold for as high as $1,440. So this is like long-term graph. Okay, so for technical analysis for a day trader, you have to use short time. Okay, 15 minutes. How is it going to behave in the next 15 minutes? Okay, so that's for the Bollinger Band. This video is getting too long. Okay, anyway, so you come down here to, there's another market indicator called the MACD. Okay, this is MACD here. For my own MACD, let me increase this let me increase the chart height. Okay, for my own MACD, if you look at this is your MACD here down here, when you see the yellow line on top of the red line, it means that the market is going to drop. When the red line is above the yellow line, it means the prices is going to go up. If you look at this place, you see the red line is below the yellow line and going down. That's why you have this. So if you are a trader, when you see the line crossing, you know that something is going to happen next. Now if it crosses as it is here now, if the yellow is pointing down, the red is pointing down, then the market is going to drop. The price is going to drop seriously. So this is a buyer's delight. Okay, you would like to buy Ethereum. You see $395, something that has sold for 411. Imagine you're buying 395. So here you have made about $16 per one. So if somebody that bought 100 Ethereums, for example, so this $16 is going to translate to that person as $1,600. So the moment it goes up to $413 today, that person has made $1,600. So this is how it works. Okay, when I tell some people, oh, I made 1 million naira today, they don't understand. Okay, the volume of coins you have also affects your profit. Okay, so if you have more coins, more profit when the price moves at all. So that is for MACD. Okay, I'm going to explain another one quickly. This is called RSI. For learners, let me just tell you something. You see the RSI, okay? Here is like the peak of it, up. Here is like the bottom. As a learner, you want to always try to buy when your RSI, there's a faint bottom line that you're not seeing here. You want to buy when your RSI is touching this bottom line. That's when you want to buy. If you see here it's touching, here that it touched, let me show you what it translates to. Okay, no. Oh, okay. So here that it touched, you see the price at that time, low, $400. So you want to always try to buy at the bottom, like what worry people will call the bottom pot. Okay, as a learner, you want to buy at the bottom. So most time when you buy at the bottom, it's not going to fall further from that bottom. Even if it falls, it's going to rise above or rise back to where you bought, because it does rise and fall. Okay, now this is another bottom here. Imagine somebody buying here now, 395.5. So as a beginner, you want to sell, you also have to try to sell when this thing is at the top. You don't want to sell when it's at the middle. Okay, you can see some middles here. Only professionals can make gain out of all these small movements. Okay, someone like me, sometimes I make gain inside this small movement, but as a beginner, I would advise you wait. Okay, yeah, you can either sell here or you're selling here. So by that time you've made a lot of money. Now it's for you to be patient and relax again when it's touching the bottom. Okay, according to how the graph is moving, this bottom might be different from this bottom. That's another thing you should know. But make sure, okay, the price when it was at this bottom, if there's the way this support and resistance have changed, here is telling you the resistance value. Okay, the green up here, the lower, is telling you the bottom. The Bollinger Band is 3, the middle is like the median. Okay, so you want to always try to buy at the bottom and sell at the top of your RSI for you to stay profitable. Okay, now you also have one other one they call the KDJ. Now see what the KDJ is saying. The purple color of my own KDJ is for the rise, for the bullish. When you have a sharp movement of this purple, if it crosses this line and goes up, just know that price is going to go up. Okay, let me use an example. Let's look for somewhere that's okay. Yeah, look here. You see the KDJ rose sharply, cross these two lines. So this is why you have this here, a sudden rise in price. You see, so that's how it works. If it crosses and comes down, you're going to have a drop in price. Here you see it coming down, so there's a drop in price here. So that is how you analyze the market before buying a coin. I can do another little bit of support video because this one is quite lengthy.